G.I. Joe issue number 6. That's right, folks. This would be the point in the episode where we do the I'll get you next time, G.I. Joe. This isn't over, Cobra. You know, just setting up that this is a children's cartoon and we have to keep momentum going. It's kind of like comic books. It's kind of like the people that write comic books now never grew up from when they were kids in the 80s. Interesting. I don't know, this book's pretty good. Pretty interesting. Does exactly what it sets up in the, cover. What if Duke and Cobra Commander fought for a while? Be pretty cool. That's how this book opens up. Duke's got a gun pointed at Cobra Commander. He's like, "You're gonna shoot me? Okay, I don't really care. But, you should know. Destro has told me about you, and you and I are pretty much alike." Okay, sure. They got like a team working for them. People who were pushed to the limits, and they themselves sacrificed great things to get where they are, blah, blah, blah. Cobra Commander trying to play to Duke's humanity. It ain't working. So Cobra Commander sets up the device. He's like, the bomb's set up. This bomb's going to go off in 5 minutes, and everyone within this immediate vicinity is going to be mind controlled into thinking they can worship Cobra, and the only way to deactivate it is to kill Dr. Manev. And we both know you're not going to do that. So here's the conundrum. Good luck, I'm leaving. Duke's like, "You're not leaving," and tries to shoot him, but Cobra Commander stops him with his hand. It burns the glove off of him, and his robotic arm is showing. He's like, well, that sucks. I guess I'm going to shoot more lasers out of my hand at you. Just what else do you want from a G.I. Joe book? It's so stupid, but it's kind of awesome at the same time. We then see that Destro is trying to escape in a helicopter. Clutch and Baroness are after him, but Clutch is saying, "We have to go back for Duke." She's like, "No." He's like, "Come on. I never took you for a quitter," and that snaps her into going back to get Duke. And Destro's like, "What? Why would she be going back into that fray?" Meanwhile, he gets a call from Chameleon, and she's like, "Hey, Cobra Commander's detonated the device. You gotta get out of there or you're gonna be mind-whammied." He's like, "Fine. Get everyone to go back to base. We'll go back to Springfield and figure this out." Meanwhile, Duke and Cobra Commander are fighting. And it's bloody and it's brutal and it's kind of amazing. It's honestly amazing. Duke goes for a kill shot and it just ricochets off his helmet, and then the bullet ricochets back into himself. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's a cool idea. "You're out of time, Duke. There's nothing you can do now. You're stuck here. And this device is going to go off. I already won. You can't beat me in this situation." But Duke's like, "I don't have to beat you. I just got to keep you here. So when the device goes off, you're going to be dead along with everyone else in this room, like me and Manev. And Cobra's going to grow a huge empire, but you're not going to be alive to see it. You won't get to see the empire you built." And that's when he's like, Joe, you got me. I got a big ego. And then you see Cobra Commander is the one that kills Manev, shuts off the bomb. He's like, "Yeah, I told you. It meant a sacrifice. That's what had to happen. I warned you." He beats up Cobra Commander a bit, but then he whips out a sword and cuts Duke in the chest. He's like, "Hey, you forced my hand. I got what I needed anyways, so now I'm out of here." Takes something out of the device that Manev was strapped into and just leaves. He's like, "Hey, we live to fight another day, Duke. See you on the battlefield once more." And his head's off. Jumps off the side of a building, gets in a helicopter. And then we cut to see something going on with Mars Industries where it's like, okay, everything's compromised. Cobra Commander is doing something crazy. I don't like this. The colors are getting very stark at this point. A lot of blues and a lot of reds. I think it makes sense. Those are the primary colors that we see for Cobra and their people. So Destro's really pissed off because Cobra Commander was doing things against his wishes, which is what he's going to do anyways. But the plan kind of worked because he got what he needed from that. He got a weird device that has the energy of the brain scanner mixed in with the energon. So he's got something. And now Cobra Commander is going to reveal what they're really doing. There's a war coming, and we're finally tying back in to the Transformers book because he's looking at the decrepit corpse of Megatron that we know he saw in his own book a couple years now? I guess 2024. So yeah, we're setting it up. And that's not the only way we're setting it up, because we go back to G.I. Joe headquarters and the team's getting bandaged up. They're getting put back together. Duke's talking to Colonel Hawk that's a great team. I love these people. They're very helpful. They're very informative. They got each other's backs. They kind of rule. But I don't want to lose sight of like the main thing that brought us together, and that's finding that big robot that killed my friend. Very interesting. So then we see the end of the book, and it's Clutch, and he's like walking away. He's kind of scraggy, messed up a bit. And Baroness is like, where are you going? He's like, I just need to clear my head, go for a drive. You know, being undercover wasn't fun. I just need a minute. So he just walks away, and he gets into a Jeep, and the Jeep starts driving away, and he's smiling. And we see, like, in his bag, there is a Cobra bomb. And I don't know if that's, like, to imply that maybe he's working for Cobra or something, or it's like Zartan or whatever. Or he just stole a bomb-looking thing from Cobra. Either way, he's driving casually, normal, and then the Transformers noise happened because the Jeep he was in turns out to be Hound. Finally, like, these characters have yet to cross over. We've been setting it up for a while now. When are we going to see them, like, interact? Well, now we got it in G.I. Joe. Here you go. You can see it. I think it's Hound. I'm pretty sure it's Hound. It looks like Hound. He's got the big shoulder cannon, the Autobot logo. And Hound's a Jeep. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think it's Hound. Very cool. I love it so much. That makes so much sense. Clutch is the one that works on vehicles. He's got his own vehicle. What if that vehicle was secretly a Transformer? That's a great idea. A really fun pitch. And this book was great. If you just want to see Duke and Cobra Commander beat each other up, that's what this issue is. And that's kind of all you need. So, G.I. Joe issue number 6. I'm going to give an 8 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And of course, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.